Right, welcome in everyone. I am here, kind of. I'm still waiting for OMSI to load up at the moment because I've had a few crashes before the stream. I restarted my system because it had been about 2 weeks since I'd done that, so I thought that would be a good idea. Um, so yeah, currently nothing for it to capture as such, but as soon as there's something for it to capture, I will switch over. Well, it may not be too far off now, but yeah, give it another minute or two. Just gonna try or do the check on YouTube to see if the bot's here, which it may or may not be. Oh, it's here. That's good. So that's something that's working. You can probably hear now the game is actually running, but oh, there we go. It's captured it. So yeah, we are on Grand Porto 2022, and yeah, plan is to drive this bus I've not driven before, which I'm sure will go just great. This Scania K420 coach, which does have a repaint for the map, so I'm gonna try loading that in now. See what happens. I mean, I was attempting to do like the lowest numbered route in the map, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, just trying to find it in the list really and see if it's listed as, well, there is Scania in there, but it's something else. So I wonder if it's labelled under something else entirely. I was just going to look at my browser history actually, because I searched for it when I was downloading its repaint, and yeah, I'm just laughing at some of the sites I got redirected to when I was trying to download the bus, because it was from one of those horrible sites that just tries to redirect you everywhere. But I tell you what, if I load up the README file, which again you can't see at the moment, and I navigate in it, because it's quite a big one, to be fair to them, they put a lot of work in it, and I navigate to the page where they talk about the recommended repaints. Actually, the repaint for this bus was missing, but what's it called? It could be sorry, the repaint for the bus was missing, but I was able to download the actual bus itself. It looked quite intriguing. Okay, I think I may have found it. Fingers crossed. Ironically, it has a very kind of Spanish-themed repaint, which kind of works. I mean, interesting, there's two versions of this. Oh, right, one that's automatic and one that's a manual. I think as I'm driving the keyboard, I'll go with the manual version. But quite cool, there's a few different versions of it, the Mercedes-Benz Scania. Oh yeah, and there's the K420 I was looking for. I'm aware you have to take my word for this because I cannot capture this for one reason or another. Yeah, so the question is, for this route I was looking at, is where I load the bus in. And the answer is not exactly certain because the names are in Spanish, so yeah. It actually says Maya Central, but it may be listed as something else when it's actually in Spanish. And this map doesn't tell you the options as such. When it doesn't have the lines listed with the places you're spawning in as such, so it's a bit of a guess. So one out of 3 chance maybe, because there's 3 places listed with that name. So we might have to go around to a couple of them. You see the map's starting to load in. Hopefully in a minute it should. Yeah, there we go. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. I'll put OBS back. Oh, nice. It's a proper old Scania interior in here. I say this claims to be automatic, but might have to do something clever with the gearbox potentially. I suppose the question is, looking around, does this give the suggestion that it's where number 10 starts from, which is what we're looking for? No, it doesn't. So we'll go down to the options again and go down to option 2, see if that's the right one. I think it might be, because number 10 is what we're looking for. So if I attempt to select this, well, yeah, with my GPS thing you also can't see. I'll be able to see rather quickly whether or not I'm in the right place or not. Otherwise the thing will be to try and set up the IBIS system in this, which I'm not really sure how to do. So, yeah. Okay, so I think we're not too far away from where we need to be, but we might need to drive in one direction to get to the right place. But we are 86 minutes ahead of schedule, so that's good, because it might take me 86 minutes to set this thing up. Yeah, I can see from the red line, yeah, we're either too close or not far away. We're either not far away from this or quite a distance, but I mean, just looking at it, I think I can make a guess, because 2 of the stops are very close together, that we need to go left out of here. And I just saw your message there, Ken. I've been so focused on what I'm trying to do on here that I completely missed that. But yeah, welcome in. And at least you got the notification on something. Though just looking around here to see if there's any obvious way that, or if it's even possible from in here to program the destination. Most of these buttons don't really appear clickable. So I think we'll just start clicking around for a bit just to look at that, a button to say I want a coffee. That's good. So I'm gonna make a guess, and I'm gonna come out here. I wonder if I set it the manual way, set the destination the manual way, I mean, if anything will happen. So I'll try that. Ah, cool, something has come up there, which is pretty nice. So whether that's, yeah, I don't know if it tells me that from in here. So, not sure if you can actually program the destination from in here as such. I'd need to read a manual, but then where's the fun in that? So I'll tell you what, we'll try and start driving, hopefully in the right direction, and we'll see what happens. Oh, moving, that's something. So hopefully left out of it. I don't know how the game audio is for you lot. For me, the engine on this is a little bit quiet, but then that's probably intentional, so I would say I'll probably leave it like that unless I get a complaint it's too quiet, and then I'll turn it up. But I mean, the last time I did that, then somebody else complained it was too loud, so you know, I can't win as it were. So I don't often drive a coach in this game. It's typically like a city bus type thing, so this is quite interesting, shall we say, because of the size and the turning circle and stuff like that. And I imagine the brakes as well, probably not the best in the world. But I suppose we'll soon find that out. Luckily we've still got 80 minutes spare till we need to actually start the route, so in theory that's plenty of time to get to the right place. I'm not actually going to pick this person up because I think we need to go to another place, but purely just to check that so I think because this is further down the stop list, we need to go in the other direction, so that's okay. Just need to find a place that we can turn around. Perhaps at the next junction. Do a bit of a cheeky manoeuvre. Some coach drivers would just say, "I'll turn around here, it'll be alright." That's good work. If I'm able to pull in here, and I can kind of pull out again and go the other way. Well, kind of. Got to go over here first. So this space was definitely not designed for a coach. Something I didn't do was set the weather for, well, effectively somewhere in Spain. Not Porto, but Madrid. Not that the weather would be that different, I imagine, but... I was going to say I think 70 was about the maximum this could do, but it's just changed gear again, so I guess it can do maybe 100 kilometers an hour. That is not 100 mile an hour, sadly. Pretty realistic sounding horn. Ask me how I know. Say it's pretty quiet in the passenger cab, which is good. Passenger bit. I suppose on a coach that's what you want. They are designed for a level of comfort. This is alright. Just sneaking through it. Yeah, so hopefully now that we've just gone past where we originally spawned in, so hopefully we're going in the right direction. Fingers crossed. This is a cool island, whatever this is. I've just driven straight over. Yes, all these stops, well, you can't see the GPS again, but the fact that they say Maya, oh yeah, I can see on the map we are coming up to Maya Central, so we'll be in the right place to for the stop in around 500 meters. Although that is, as the crow flies, not as the roads go, as it were. But it's still useful to have an indicator on the overlay that you also can't see because, well, basically OMSI sucks is the best explanation I can come up with as to why you can't see that. Potentially, not the last island, the previous island, I maybe should have gone left. So I could go in a circle the other way round too. Yeah, because that's a one-way street. So yeah, again, 74 minutes to spare. I'm going to turn around in here and do that. Good job we got no passengers on at the moment. Oh yeah, and this is cool. I mean, I do genuinely like this map. I hadn't played it for a while. I only recently downloaded it again, and I tried a route the other night, and 2 hours later, I was still enjoying it. So, it was fun. Oh, so what? Ooh, oops, that was my armrest on my chair. Put the handbrake on, and then I'm going to skip forward. Well, start with skipping forward 1 hour, and maybe more if needed, but well, definitely more. I guess this route starts at 3 o'clock, so yeah. Let's just check the timetable over here. But yeah. Okay, I think I need to release parking brake and try and go a bit close to the curve. But start the engine first, get into gear. There we go, yeah, that was the problem. So 2 minutes to go. We'll open the doors.
Olá, como está?
Tudo bem?
Ora viva!
So I've got 2 minutes. I think I'm just going to take a quick step away from the keyboard for a minute, but I'll be back hopefully before I'm due out. Okay, I'm back with 45 seconds to spare, so that's good. So before too long, we'll close the door. I've decided I'm not going to adjust the game volume because adjusting in this game is a pain in the rear end, and I don't feel like doing that at the moment. So yeah, 15 seconds to go. We may as well get back in gear, restart the engine, put it back into gear, and yeah, I think we're ready to go. And that very tight coach turning circle. That's just part of the fun of this route. Yeah, because the lights are so bright.
Isto realmente são todos iguais.
Very sensitive brakes. I'm not gonna... What's it called? I'm not gonna turn them on just yet. But I think actually, maybe I didn't. I'll put the passenger lights on just for the sheer sake of it.
Olá.
We left that stop 10 seconds early, so that's okay.
Cuidado!
Deixa lá devagar, se faz favor.
Possibility of that stop as well, but oh well. It does look comfy though on that coach, in the passenger area. It looks very comfy. So I wouldn't mind being on one of these coaches in a country like Spain with good roads.
Oh,
Yeah, we're a minute early here, so a little bit of a layover. Yeah, potentially this is something here that we could use to program, but doesn't seem to be working, so I guess I ought to read a manual. But again, where's the fun in that? I mean, there was one of these coaches somebody made in the fairly early days of this game that basically simulated you having to use a breathalyzer kit to be able to drive, and if you didn't do it right, it wouldn't let you drive the bus. So that was pretty interesting. I thought, would a system like this work in real life in your car if you had to blow a breathalyzer every time before you drove off? But I suppose all you do then is get somebody who's not been drinking to blow
Isso é forma de
it for
conduzir?
you, and then you can drive. So everything's got to work around, I guess.
Pouca vergonha. Oh, amigo,
Nossa,
tenha
mas tem
cuidado
algum
com a
jeito?
sua condução.
So we've just gone past it for the third time where we spawned in, but that's okay. So now getting into a very interesting mountain road bit, I think. Oh yeah, the castle up there, which is pretty cool. Oops, should probably have not done that on the corner, but still, it was worth a try. I was just seeing if this had a second door, but it doesn't, so at least when people want to get off, they will have to come to the front, and hope they'll be able to see him stood there wanting to get off, you know, a kilometre before their stop. That's not bad. 41-minute route, but plenty of stops on the way.
Que briola, terra, pio.
That's right. I forgot to, in my auxiliary menu, preheat the bus, so yeah, thanks for that reminder, passenger. So let's go, go, go.
Cuidado! Boas! Cuidado!
Olá. Ai, meu Deus. Olá.
It seems to hold itself in some of the gears for a little while, which is interesting. suppose it's not the most responsive automatic gearbox out there.
Olá.
Oh, look at that. Someone actually wants to get off here. Well, eventually at one of the previous stops, but there you go. So 20 seconds here, but I reckon by the time we close the door, got our indicator on, looked at our mirrors, it'll basically be time to go. So that's what I'm telling myself. Well, these are some very narrow streets, which I like in this big coach, because it feels realistic in a sense.
Creio.
Vocês têm algum jeito?
We're 30 seconds early here, so we might as well wait for a bit. Definitely got to use all the road here. I'll lay over here for nearly a minute. Oh look, some sort there's a McDonald's here. Is that what I read that sign as? But I think it's actually just stands for Metro or something like that. Yeah, gotta reposition myself slightly. There we go.
Como está, senhor
Ora
motorista?
boas, tem dado desaparecido. Vá, até logo.
Don't know whether it's the setting I've got it on, although I'm pretty sure it's enabled. No one ever seems to buy tickets on this map, so maybe they're all just fare dodgers in Spain and people accept it.
Esteja lá devagar, se faz favor.
And then I could say, serves you right, fare dodgers. To have a bumpy bus ride. But I will say, I think this would be the perfect bus at the end of the day. Just to park down by the river. Ah, God. Only some of you will get that reference.
Como está, senhor motorista?
Olá.
That fuel station there, I think. Very Spanish looking one, but nonetheless. Fuel's fuel, I guess. Well, this could be interesting. Passengers getting stuck on the what's it called? Well, the next stop's only around the corner, so hopefully they'll be able to get off there. Fingers crossed. Yep, might go into that car. Just about. Well, to be fair, if I stop here, I wonder if that'll give these guys time to get off. Nope, they are just gonna stand there. Oh, that's great, isn't it? That's gonna be interesting at the end of the route. But people are just walking through them, so I'm probably just gonna ignore them. It's just like this creepy seeing that guy's hand in me peripheral vision. Well, now another person wants to get off and can't because of the bug in this game. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Olá.
Olá, senhor motorista.
I guess I could have done that sooner, open the door for the rear end, but the rear bit of the thing, so they weren't just walking through it. But still, where would the fun in that have been?
Desculpe, pode ligar o aquecedor, por favor? É que está muito frio aqui dentro do autocarro.
Oh, now they cut off. Interesting. Maybe it was to do with that door being not open. It's nice of that car to wait for me. I'll give them a complimentary hoot. Just looking at tyres, it's been an hour, I think, because when we get to the next stop in 200 odd metres, I will pause the game and take a break for just a few minutes and then come back and complete the route. I mean, also it's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, considering it said it's only a 44-minute route, and you know, an hour later we're about halfway through. But anyway, yeah, we'll leave that there. Go to the BRB screen and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So, let's see if we can get a bit close to the curb for this guy. So you can't
Estamos no
possibly
continente, então na
make
parte
a
de
big
jogo
step
de
onto the
escuro.
bus.
Isto
Ai,
Pouca
não.
realmente
vergonha.
são
Vá
todos
devagar, faz
iguais.
favor.
Olá.
Oh, seu motorista, como está?
There's a lot of interesting roads, which is good. I'll say there is, from what I've had so far, so much detail on this map. It's fantastic. It really is. I kind of hope I never run out of routes to do, but hopefully, because there's so many, by the time I've done the last one, I'd forget what the first one was like, and I'd be able to do that without being, you know, bored or what have you. But yeah. That's cool. Looks like we're approaching, well, we're going beside a highway, which is cool. And that was one of the things in the last route I liked. We went on narrow roads, urban roads, highways. It was great. I absolutely loved it.
Isto realmente são todos iguais.
Saber de nós.
I must remember to update the thumbnail at the end of this, because obviously the thumbnail on YouTube currently is just of the old, what's it called? The previous live stream's thumbnail. So yeah, I'm not one of those people that remembers to set a thumbnail before I go live, so yeah, I much prefer doing it after the stream.
Isso é forma de
Já
conduzir?
parece uma montanha russa.
Kind of cool, the town hall there. This is either the last stop or where it's ran out of space for the what stops we're going at. I mean, if this was the last stop, I'd be expecting a lot more people to get off, so I think we're carrying on for a bit. It's like a part 2 to the timetable. Which I think actually happened with the other one because it was such a long route that there were so many stops it couldn't have them all on one sheet, so it's kind of a clever way to do it really for the the OMSI limitations. Yeah, in hindsight, this isn't really a coach line because of how often the stops are. But yeah. Oh well. It was fun to try it anyway. Yeah, nice, you get to go on the overpass. Yeah, looks like we're at the final stop. That's cool. And see, everyone's already getting up, just like in real life on a train. Nice. Cool. We started at 1500. So a 50-minute route. Just how many stops there were go, at least 40 minutes worth. But, let's see if we can start this back up and go closer to a curve for the benefit of our passengers to actually get off the bus. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, anyway, cool. I think I'll take another screenshot there. Nice. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I do really appreciate it. And yeah, I've just realised that, oops, you've only been seeing the Be Right Back screen since I got back 20 minutes ago. But you did have a little preview of the game. But so let's, for the proper purposes, let's switch back to the gaming scene for now, for the next 5 seconds before I end. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Probably back again Friday, I would expect. But yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching and bye for now.